It looked ordinary, but it wasn't. Picture this. I'm sitting at a cafe in Toulouse, sipping my coffee, and the world is still waking up. Suddenly, a young boy bursts onto the scene, sprinting down the street with a backpack that seems to swallow him whole. He's not just running, he's on a mission, like he's racing against time. Behind him, a woman is in hot pursuit, juggling a croissant and a jacket, calling out his name. At first, I can't tell if she's a parent or a teacher, but then it hits me. He stops at the corner, glancing back, and she catches up, adjusting his backpack strap and handing him the croissant. That smile he gives, it's the kind that says, "I'm safe. I'm loved." In that moment, it clicked. They're family. Just another school morning. But here's the thing. I've seen this scene play out in so many places. In Canada, a kid dashes through the snow while their dad lags behind, arms full of lunch and gloves. In Japan, a boy weaves through a crowd, his mom trailing closely, eyes filled with care. Even in Boise, Idaho, parents are hustling after their kids, coffee in one hand, homework in the other. Different clothes, different languages, but the same moment. It made me realize we're all in this together. Every morning, we're starting our days, making sure our loved ones have what they need, ready to catch them if they stumble. No matter where we are, mornings are filled with a little chaos, a little care, and a whole lot of love. So next time you're in a new city or just walking your neighborhood, take a moment to notice these everyday scenes. They remind us that we're more alike than different. Let's keep looking out for each other, even if it's just making sure a backpack doesn't slip off before school. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It looked ordinary. The hoodie test. In a world obsessed with appearances, one guy in my building stands out. Every day he shows up in the same navy hoodie. No logos, no flashy shoes, just a vibe like he's on autopilot. People started to poke fun. One guy joked, "You ever wash that hoodie, man?" He just smirked and replied, "Got 3 of them, all the same, it's deliberate." This wasn't laziness, it was strategy. Each hoodie had its own quirks, a fray here, a stain there, like identical twins with their own battle scars. Curiosity grew, and someone finally asked, "Why always the hoodie?" He said, "It's a filter. The less I dress to impress, the more I see who's real. If people still engage, they're probably not here for the packaging." That hit different. While most people spend hours curating their looks, matching outfits, perfect hair, chasing compliments, this guy was subtracting. Soon, someone else in the building decided to join in. Same gray hoodie, 5 days straight. No gel, no cologne, just neutral. Day 1, silence. Day 2, "You good?" Day 3, a granola bar and a side glance. By Friday, half the crew treated him like a ghost. But a few? They kept cracking jokes, sharing lunch, acting like nothing changed. It revealed something raw. Style earns attention, but simplicity reveals intention. On Friday afternoon in the break room, the hoodie guy spoke again. "People respond to the highlight reel," he said. "But the blooper reel, that's where you find real connection." That landed hard. So now he still wears his hoodie, not to rebel, not to fade, but to create space for what's honest. And others started to join in. Quietly, subtly. No big announcements, no social experiments. Just one small test. Who's showing up when the shine disappears? What do you think about Hoodie Guy's approach? Drop a comment and subscribe for more. Ever left your phone behind and felt like you just stepped into a sci-fi movie? Last month I took an international flight, buzzing with excitement to see a friend I hadn't seen in ages. I packed everything. Passport? Check. Toothbrush? Check. Phone? Nope. Left it on my kitchen counter like it was in timeout for misbehaving. Cue panic. Once I landed, the weight of my mistake hit hard. No way to call, text, or even scan for familiar faces without turning into a full-on creep. I hadn't memorized a single number, because who does that anymore? I stood there, trying to look calm while having a mild existential crisis next to baggage claim. Then I did what any desperate person would do. I sat down, stared at the ceiling, and whispered sweet thoughts to the cosmos like, "If you're listening, can you send my friend?" And just when I thought I might be setting up camp beside the snack vending machine, I heard it, over the airport PA, echoing like fate. "Passenger, please meet your party at the information desk." I whipped around, genuinely wondering if my telepathic daydreams had actually worked. Spoiler, they hadn't. My friend, ever the resourceful legend, went straight to the airline's customer service and asked them to announce my name. Figured I'd probably arrived, just without the ability to function. I speed-walked to that desk like my life depended on it, and gave them a hug that definitely violated personal space. Now, I carry a printed contact list and travel knowing that, while I may forget my phone again, I have a backup contact list and friendly airport staff who might just save me twice. Now it's your turn. Drop your funniest or most chaotic travel moment in the comments. I want to hear all of it. Like the video if you've ever traveled even once without your phone. You brave soul. And hey, if you enjoyed this and want more relatable stories, don't forget to hit subscribe and check out the playlist. There's plenty more where that came from, so stay tuned. Ever left the fight that taught the grown-ups a lesson? So this teacher told us a story once, right before the bell. I don't remember the math formula from that day, but I'll never forget this. He said, 2 boys got into a fight during recess, swinging backpacks, screaming, "He started it." Just classic kid drama. Teachers separated them. Moms were called. Now here's the twist. The moms, yeah, the actual grown-ups, show up, trying to get the full story. But within minutes, they're going at it harder than the kids did. "Your son is always rude." "Oh, please, your kid's the one with the anger issues." That argument didn't last an hour. It lasted days. Passive-aggressive texts, side-eye at school drop-offs, even Facebook statuses with not-so-subtle jabs. Meanwhile, the 2 boys? They were back to sharing lunch the next day, trading Pokemon cards like nothing had happened. Totally cool. Totally over it. Then one afternoon, an older neighbor, Mr. Brooks, steps in. Retired. Chill. Wears suspenders unironically. He tells the moms, maybe watch your boys for a second. So they look, and see them laughing, together. No grudges, no drama. Just 2 kids being kids. Mr. Brooks goes, "Funny how the kids with scraped knees figured it out before the grown-ups without a scratch." It hit different. The moms just stared, then chuckled, and finally talked. Like, actually talked. Sometimes we forget the power of moving on. Forgiveness isn't weakness. It's strength that finally lets you breathe. I hope this story made you smile and hopefully, if needed, spurs you on to pause on a grudge you've been holding on to. Because the world could use a few more Mr. Brooks moments. If you haven't done so already, drop a comment and subscribe. Thank you.